Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I'm your host, Pat Brock. It's a beautiful day in Dublin, Lawrence County. It's been an amazing weekend. We've got Councilman Jerry Davis with us. How are you, Councilman?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing very well. Why don't you explain to the people of Dublin, Lawrence County about this weekend, the purpose of this weekend, and give us a little history about it.
Okay, well, this is the Oconee High School National Alumni Association Family Weekend. It was started some 10 years ago. Matter of fact, this is the 10th anniversary of our family weekend. And when I moved back to Dublin, when I was in Dublin, my first job was with the recreation department, so I wanted to do something around that in our community. And so we just talked about activities that we can do in our community, and we came up with a family weekend. And the main feature of the family weekend is a softball tournament, a co-ed softball tournament. We also wanted to have various activities for all the age groups, the little kids all the way up to the adults. So we have the bouncing houses, and we had the video box, and we have the video box with the video games. And so activities for everybody. We had the coin toss, we have horseshoes, and we had an Easter egg hunt yesterday.
For ages 3 through 9.
Ages 3 through 9. So it was just a way of bringing some activities back to our community like we were used to when we were growing up.
And you know, when you think about that and you see that, it's kind of like how the park used to be. Had a lot of buzz going around, people enjoying themselves, a lot of activities to do. Now, what class were you from Oconee High School?
I was in the class of 1969. I like to say it's the best class from Oconee High School, the class of 1969.
And here you are, how many classmates do you have that are part of the Alumni Association?
Well, as far as you're talking about the particular class, my class?
In all of them.
Okay. Well, I guess we have some 500 or 600 members, but all of them don't participate. They are around the country, but a lot of them that's here, they do participate in the activities.
And and we're so proud to have you all here. The scholarships that you give, 3 $1,000 scholarships that you're giving out to some students who are in need, and we just thank you for all that you all do.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to try to help give back to the community, and the best way we thought to give back to the community was in the form of scholarships to deserving high school graduates. And we didn't want to just be selfish with giving the scholarship. We wanted the scholarships to be open to all of the graduates in Dublin and Lawrence County. So we make sure we provide the applications to the counselors at each one of the schools, and so everybody would have a chance to apply for them. Anybody's eligible to win the award, but we do have a needs factor, so that eliminates some people that can afford to go to college.
That's right, that's right. And of course, as a parent, of course, we get the Remind 101s. We know about the scholarships. The school systems are sending that out, and so we're thankful of that. And when I look at so many of you all that are part of the Alumni Association, and see how successful you are and see how much you have given back and continue to give back to the community, it makes me proud to be a part of it.
Yes, and we like to give back to the community because so many people were important in our lives and helping us to succeed.
Yes, sir.
I do have to mention the teachers. We had very good teachers, and they not only just wanted us to go to college, they expected us to go to college.
That's right.
Yes.
And of course, we know that was a different time too, Councilman, so there are a lot of other factors that you all had, some that were kicking against you, and look how you all have persevered.
Yes, at the time we graduated, some of the schools, like the University of Georgia, wouldn't allow us to go to school at that time. So we didn't get the benefit of going to some of the better schools in Georgia, like the University of Georgia, but the colleges that we were able to go to was a lot of the HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. And if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it the same way.
We know you would. That Wildcat pride, right?
Yeah, and I do want to I mentioned about working with the Recreation Department.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to give a shout out to Mr. Breyer. He was the one that hired me. My first job and only job here in Dublin, Georgia, was working with the Recreation Department when I was in high school.
That is so awesome. I'm going to give another shout out to Mr. Breyer. When I was in junior high school and my PE teachers, Miss Adams and Miss Wade, saw a talent in me for basketball, and I know we couldn't afford for me to play because I didn't have any tennis shoes. And they contacted Mr. Roscoe Breyer, and I had me a pair of Chuck Taylors right there so that I can play, and I'm so thankful for him, for the seeds that they planted.
And just like the situation you were in, not having the tennis shoes, a lot of us was in that same situation.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to think sometime how much better athletes we would have been if we were fully equipped with the adequate equipment.
You're absolutely right, because there are a lot of things I couldn't do because I didn't have the equipment or didn't have the financial means to do so. Had the talent, but not always the means. So thank you all for making things possible for those kids who are in need and to continue to push them towards success.
And just a couple of comments about when we first started the tournament, we were able to have about 16 to 18 softball teams when it first started. But over the years, look like the teams are dwindling down. Our young people don't really have an interest in playing softball, but we just trying to provide some activities to give back to the community. So we are going to have to reassess what we are going to do going forward after the 10th year and see how we can regenerate some interest in getting more people to come down and participate. A lot of times now people don't want to come back and give to the community on a free basis, but I have to remind them that in order, when you are blessed, you need to reach back and bless somebody else.
That's where our blessings come from.
Yes.
That's where they come from. And you know, my church, the House of Refuge Ministries International, we would always participate through the years. And now we're getting a little older. These knees aren't quite working like but we still try to do whatever to be able to give back to their support system.
And we appreciate all of you do, all TV 35 do, and we just appreciate you all being a part of the community. With you all being here, the community is much, much better.
That's right. We thank you for that. It's a pleasure and an honor.
Pleasure is mine.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the president of the Oconee High School Alumni Association, Councilman Jerry Davis.
Dublin Tire is a family-owned and operated company that has been in business since 1955. Is your truck consuming excessive oil? Bring your vehicle to us. You can trust our experienced team to provide complete truck repair services. Does your vehicle need new tires? We can provide you with auto tires from the best brands. You can also count on us for quality truck tires and other auto services. We also provide 24-hour emergency services. Call today for more information or visit us online.
Tax season is here, and Jackson's Income Tax Service is open and ready to serve you. We've started processing tax returns now, so don't delay. Come in today and get your taxes done and out of the way. Yes, you can come in with your last check stub for an estimate or get your return completely processed with your year-end W-2s and other tax documents. The season is here, and we look forward to doing business with you. We can be reached year-round at 610 North Church Street, right here in downtown Dublin. Open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Call us at 272-8681. Jackson's Income Tax Service, established in 1987, providing quality customer service and maintaining an ethical and professional tax practice.
Come to Jackson's Income Tax Service, where experience makes the difference.
It's a beautiful day here in Dublin. Of course, we got the championship games going on, and they could not go on without having Mr. Keith Griffin with us, one of the referees for the GHSA. How are you, Mr. Griffin?
I'm doing fine. How about you, Pat?
Doing well. You know, we're talking about the history of events like this and the Oconee Alumni Association and how much they pour into the community and how much they give back. Talk to us about your affiliation with them and how many years you've been involved.
Okay. This is our 10th year of the event. Jerry Davis, he got me together as officials, got Curtis Smith together over at Oconee Gym, and he wanted to put an event together where we can just have fellowship, we can have fun, and just get to know one another in the community And so when he thought of the event, he thought about getting churches together and having local co-ed teams, 5 females and 5 males on the team. We play for a trophy. It's a round-robin tournament. We usually play the first weekend of April. We start that Friday night. We play that Saturday, and then we have the semifinal and the championship games on Sunday.
That's right.
And the event is for raising scholarships.
Right.
The Oconee Alumni Association give away 3 scholarships to the local schools. Any kid can apply for their scholarship. So I just seen it as a way to give back to my community and just to help the Oconee Alumni Association, because I think they've done so much for this community.
They really have, and there's such a crowd of people here. Of course, the weather was kind of iffy on yesterday, you know, but you've got people coming around, and you give back so much, and we know you've been riffing all weekend.
Yes, yes, I have. Yes.
And you've been doing this for the past 20 years or so?
I've been refereeing for 20 years. I officiate 3 sports. I do high school football, I do high school basketball, and I do high school softball. You know, when I moved back into the community, when I got out the Air Force, you know, I look at Richard Paldo, Curtis Smith, Charlene James, Roscoe Breyer, Shelly Stroman, Mr. Fielder. Those are some of the ones who have been officiating for years. And they taught me into doing it, and I started doing it, and it's just something that I love to do.
Well, we thank you and do it so well. Of course, we know your main sport is basketball.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin, for all that you do to give back and to continue to give back to the community of Dublin-Lawrence County. You know, there's such a great support system they've got out here. We've got the Assistant City Manager with us, Ms. Tiffany Stanley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. You know, I've been seeing you out here for many years.
Yes, I've been here from the first year.
Oh, wow.
I was actually participating.
And, you know, I remember you playing softball. I mean, you did that for several years.
Yeah, so we did. We had a team for about 5 years. Then I went into retirement.
And then you retired. You've hung up your cleats.
That's right.
Now, talk about how important it is for you as an individual, as well as the city of Dublin, but for you personally to take part in an event like this each year.
Well, it's wonderful because, you know, it's a family fun event where we can all come together and just have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And from the city's perspective, you know, just being able, because this organization gives scholarships, and so the opportunity for kids to be able to attend school is wonderful, and I know scholarships are very important.
That's right. And you know, you talk about the rich history of it. I mean, you know, when you see Councilman Davis and you see all of the others out there, Miss Daphne, how, you know, this is their legacy.
It is.
You know, from where they went to school, and here it is many years later, and they're still giving back.
That's true. And if they did not give this event, we would not know the legacy and that rich history.
And you know, Dublin has such a great history, and there's so many history lessons to be learned, you know, and we're so proud of you making history and continuing to do great things for the city of Dublin-Lawrence County the way that you do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, I encourage anyone each year that they have this event to please participate, whether it's from vending to having a youth team, an adult co-ed team. It's a wonderful weekend. We all come out and have such a wonderful time, and I couldn't stress that enough.
That's right. So great seeing you, and thank you for always seeing you out in the community.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks.
All right, this is our Assistant City Manager, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tiffany Stanley. This has been such a great weekend. I am standing before a group of champions. Congratulations to the Telfair Community Youth Softball Team.
Thank you.
We've got their coach with us, Mr. Rodney O'Neill. How are you?
Doing fine. How about yourself?
Doing well. You know, talk to us a little bit about you, sir, and how long you've been a part of this organization on the weekend.
I'm 25 years old, born and raised Dublin, Georgia. Parents, Rodney and Alma O'Neill. I've been a part of this community for, like I say, my whole life.
Yeah.
Played high school ball at West Lawrence High School, football, basketball, and baseball. I went off to college, played 2 years of football. Graduated from Erskine College with a bachelor's degree. So I've been moving along. I've been trucking. Looking to do better. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And now here you are out here for the Alumni Weekend. Now this has been for 10 years.
Yes,
how
ma'am.
often have you been coming?
Actually, I've played 2 years. Like I said, I just graduated high school in 2011.
Right.
So I think 2012 was actually my first year actually playing the tournament, and this will make it my second time.
All right. Now you've got a bunch of the teammates here that have brought you a championship trophy. We're going to let them introduce themselves to you all and just tell us a little bit about them and their experience here for the family weekends with the Oconee Alumni Association. We'll start with you, sir.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel Price. I'm 15. I go to East Lawrence High School.
Now listen, we want you to kind of tell us, how long have you been a part of the Alumni Association weekend? Have you done this before?
No, ma'am.
First time, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
How's it been for you?
Good.
I bet it's even better because you won a championship.
True.
All right, very nice. Talk to us, young lady.
Well, my name is Jasmine Boston. I'm 16 years old. Well, this is my first time on doing the softball tournament.
How's it been for you?
Well, it's been challenging, but it's great.
How many games did you guys wind up playing to get to the championship?
3 games.
Three games?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, hello.
Hey, my name is Quincy Howard. I'm a freshman at Dublin High School, and I'm 14 years old, and this is my first time playing as well.
What position were you out there?
I was playing third base.
Third base. Did you do a good job?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Young man?
I'm Avery Maynard. I'm a freshman at Dublin High School, and I'm 14. And this is my first time playing.
First time. Wow. Now, what position were you?
I was in the outfield.
Outfield. You got a good arm on you?
Yes, ma'am.
Who do you get it from?
My dad.
Oh, you get it from his daddy. All right, young lady.
My name is Tony Martin, and I'm a sophomore at Dublin High School. And I am an athlete. I actually do basketball, softball, and track.
Very nice. And what position were you out here today?
Shortstop.
That was mine. That was one of my positions. And you know, with you being an athlete, did you feel any kind of pressure to win for this weekend?
Yeah. Every time I go up there, they just be like, "Come on, Tony, you got this, you got it." I was like, "Okay."
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
enough already. Yeah. All right, now you're one of the younger teammates, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, talk to us. Tell us who you are.
My name is Sydney Howard, and I'm in second grade.
Second grade. Now, Sydney, you play sports like your big brother.
No, ma'am, I do dance.
Wait a minute now. You've got a dancer out here?
Got a dancer?
Did you do any dancing out there on that field?
No, ma'am.
You dance around the base, you hit a home run, right?
Did you hit a home run?
No, ma'am.
How did you do out there today? Because you're holding the trophy.
I did good.
You did good.
So you had fun?
Were you nervous?
Yes.
Why were you nervous?
Because this is my first time playing, and I haven't really played a lot.
And look what happened your first time playing, not really playing a lot. You got a trophy, young lady. And you know, this is such a great time, you know, for our community to take part in it, Coach. And we want you to give a message out there to the people of Dublin Lawrence County about how important it is to take part in this event, which happens every year, and giving back to one another.
Tell you what, Dublin, Georgia, please love, help, and support this event year by year, because I can honestly say the 2 years that I played, it has grown, and hopefully it'll keep on growing more.
That's right. Well, congratulations to you, Coach. Congratulations, team.
Thank you.
Telfair Community Youth Softball Team, number one.
Number one, baby. Thank you.
I attended Oconee Fall Line Technical College, and like many others, I was considered a non-traditional student.
My classes at OFTC have taught me the different aspects of a criminal mind and the way the criminal acts.
The term non-traditional career refers to jobs that have traditionally been held by one gender. That would be like males in cosmetology or females in welding.
Anyone can do it, regardless of the gender, and as long as you put your mind to it, you can succeed and achieve all your goals.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe leadership is the ability to help others solve problems. So we come to work every day with a common goal in mind, to help you succeed. Farmers State Bank is proud to be a leader in our community, providing banking services to businesses and individuals just like yours for generations. Farmers State Bank, your personal banker, with locations on Veterans and Hillcrest in Dublin and on Birch Street in Cadwell. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Farmers State Bank, a leader in the community.
All right, we've got Miss Brenda Paldo, who is the chairperson for the Family Weekend. Miss Paldo, how's it going?
All is well. Everything is going great. It has been a wonderful weekend.
You've been working so hard. I mean, just leading up to this point, tell us about the work that went into preparing for this weekend to generate the buzz, the noise, the people to come out and take part.
Oh, it's been a hard job. It's been a long, hard job.
Right.
I had to contact different churches trying to get the softball teams organized. We wanted co-ed teams. and it was hard trying to get a lot of females to participate. We could come up with the males, but we had, in the beginning, we had about 6 teams that signed up, but they had to, they couldn't participate because they couldn't get enough females to. So sometimes we had to combine two of the teams together in order to make one complete team. So we did end up with 4 teams. We have vendors for the weekend. We got about 20 vendors, and they all came out Saturday, and I think they all had a wonderful time, and they did well.
And tell us about some of the vendors that participated in the event.
Okay, we had like Cornell Curry, we had Joanne Glover, we had...
I saw Barbara over there.
Which Barbara?
Oh, Barbara.
Oh, Barbara Dixon.
Yes.
She was with the Botillion, and we had the Oconee Alumni Association.
I saw Dublin High School.
Some of Dublin High School was there. We had some of the city council youth members come out and help volunteer, do some of the work. And we had Edwin May, he provided us with the bouncers and the game truck.
Got a DJ
and
over
we
there.
had Jeffrey Sims. He was
I like
a
to call
great
him
DJ.
Piccoli, but
Piccoli, that's what we all call him. But he's Jeffrey Sims, and he is an awesome DJ. Did a wonderful job for the weekend. And we had Carolyn Lattimore with her her suites. And we had
some arts and
Barbara.
crafts.
We had arts and crafts. Yeah, I can't think of all the people's names, but yeah, it was a lot of people.
That's right.
A lot of people.
That's right. And this is such a great event, you know, and it's like if you don't know about it, if you've never been, please mark your calendar to attend next year because it's a wonderful, wonderful time for family, food, fellowship, softball.
That's exactly right. It is amazing. We ask everybody to try to come out, participate, have a great time. We would love to have you all.
And Brenda, of course, you've got your food truck over there.
Got my food truck. I got my workers over there as well.
You got them over there, and your food is delicious.
Well,
so
thank you so
we just
much.
thank you because we know that you work so hard, even in your retirement.
Even in my retirement.
You are still working hard. You're still, I mean, I know I say this a lot, but you're still giving back.
Thank you, and I try to do that as much as I can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and have a blessed day.
You as well. Love you, my
Love you
friend.
as well.
This is Miss Brenda Paldo, ladies and gentlemen. She's the chairperson for the Family Weekend.
Hello, everybody. On behalf of the 10th Annual Oconee High School National Alumni Association Family Weekend, we present the Youth Second Place Trophy to the Game Changers. Again, on behalf of the 10th Annual Oconee High School National Alumni Association Family Weekend, we present first place to the Telfair community, sponsored by Dudley's Funeral Home. Let's give them a hand. On behalf of the 10th Annual Oconee High School National Alumni Association Family Weekend, I present second place to the Game Changers. Let's give them a hand. On behalf of the 10th Annual Oconee High School National Alumni Association Family Weekend, I present first place trophy to the First African Baptist Church. Let's give them a hand. Yay!